clothing, putting up.
All right, we are live on air. Welcome. Welcome to episode 50 of the CosCast. It's a huge number.
Yeah.
And with us, we have some very special guests today. It's Lillyn and Lupin Cosplay from Denmark.
Yay!
Hey. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
As always, I am your main host, Pixiedust Cosplay, and with me I have my co-hosts.
Annabella Cosplay.
And Enyassia Cosplay.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, let's go to our regular post on the program, which is Cosplay Progress. So have any of you guys worked on anything cosplay related this week?
Yes,
No.
I've made a link cat. Ta-da!
That looks very good. Very good. Beautiful.
And I've started on the tunic. It's here, but that's all you will see for now.
Right. So, Enyassia, have you done anything?
No.
Yeah, I have made some progress on some boots for Colin from Dragon Age. But I don't want to show it because it's
Not
nothing.
finished. No.
There's, I think, they're right back here. It's like the base of them. It's just a shoe. So it will turn into a boot eventually.
So have you made the whole thing from scratch, or did you start with a regular shoe and then just?
I started with a regular shoe, and then I built some faux one on top of it to make it the, what's it called? The snout of it, and then made it like a bit bigger and a bit taller, so I'll get taller when wearing it.
Yeah, that's a problem for at least the three of us. We're all short. We're like 160
Yes.
centimeters and below.
Yes, we're in that category. But that's why
cosplayers are cosplayers too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. But it makes it hard being like tall and majestic elves, or
Well, that's why we went for the dwarves.
Understandable. We're gonna do hobbits, I think, next year, so we will fit right into that category.
Yes.
Louisa, have you worked on anything?
No, I'm quite busy with my school right now, so
Yeah,
soon,
understandable.
hopefully. Soon.
Yeah, no, I have a home exam this week coming up, so from Monday till Thursday I'll be writing an exam.
lucky you.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it. All right. Well, let's just hop on over to our next segment, which is cosplay news, where we talk a little bit about news that's happened in the cosplay community, both in Scandinavia and internationally. So, first of all, the trailers for Doctor Strange and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them are out, and they look very exciting. I don't know a lot about Doctor Strange, but we have a link that I will put up in the show notes for those of you who want to get to know this particular superhero a little bit better, which is from thenerdist.com. Have any of you guys got any knowledge about Doctor Strange or Fantastic Beasts?
No.
Not that much, but I'm very much into the Marvel universe, but I must admit that Doctor Strange is not one of those that I'm too familiar with. But it looks very promising, and it still is Marvel that is in charge of it all, so
And
I'm looking
Benedict
forward to it.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't need anything more to watch this
No.
movie.
It can only be good. It can only be good.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah, very. Okay, next piece. Desucon released their first tickets this week, so for those of you who want to go to Desucon 11, you can buy those tickets now. There's not a lot of things on the program yet, so I don't really know what you're getting with that ticket, but I mean, it's one of the biggest cosplay events of the year, so I'm guessing a lot of people are going to go anyway.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of discussion about the prices. Some thought they were a bit too pricey, so they've adjusted them, which is very nice that they're taking critique from the community. So that's kudos to Desucon.
They're listening.
which has been a problem for them over the past few years, unfortunately. So let's just skip to something a little bit more for everyone. Apparently, President Obama gets to see Game of Thrones early.
I don't understand
Oh,
why. That's not a president
No.
perk. You should.
Yeah.
That's totally unfair.
So unfair. So unfair.
It's like
Opposed.
I used to like Obama, but now I'm not really there anymore.
That's
it.
it.
Is it even like a real
Took it too far.
like, information, or is it just like a hoax they've put up?
I don't know. I kind of hope it's a hoax.
Yeah.
Because it would be super unfair, but kind of a part of me also wants it to be true because it would be so cool to have an American president be like, I have to see Game of Thrones.
Before everyone else, because I'm
Everyone
so
else.
special.
Because I'm special, deal with it.
I'm the
I'm the
president.
I'm the president of the freaking United States. I will see Game of Thrones when I want to see Game of Thrones.
Actually, they wrote a whole season just for me.
Yes. But you will never see.
That,
That would be crazy.
Oh. All right. One more thing is that the first pictures from the motion picture of Ghost in the Shell has been released. And a lot of people have been a little bit upset about the casting because it's a Japanese anime, but the main role will be taken by Scarlett Johansson, which is in no way Asian at all. And yeah, a lot of people have been like calling whitewashing. And what do you guys think about this?
I have no idea what Ghost in the Shell is, so I have no opinion.
Racist.
Yes, we take it very seriously.
I think it's a very hard topic to get in on. But I just think since it's an American company that takes over the story, then I think it's fine that they would cast American actors, which is not in any way Asian. I mean, that's their interpretation of the story and of the movie. So yeah, I just say they should just go with whatever they want. I don't see it as racist or whitewashing.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't think the motivation behind it is racist, but I do know that it's hard to make a movie and to get the money you need for a big movie without having some star power. And in Hollywood, it is a thing that you think that if we have one of these certain stars, we will sell this movie, we will get funded.
Yeah.
So I think that may be one of the reasons why Scarlett Johansson has been cast. And I mean, I like her. She's a really good actress. So nothing against her personally. But of course, it's going to be an issue when this series is so clearly very, very Japanese and is set in Japan with the
That is true.
specifically Japanese.
And people who follow the story,
Yeah.
the Japanese story, might think it's a bit strange. But yeah, as you say, money.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with money, unfortunately.
And also to get people who doesn't know Ghost in the Shell, who hasn't been massive fan of the show for years, that you can get people from, I don't know, different fandoms or just normal people sitting in the living rooms to actually go watch this for I don't know, what you call it.
It'll hopefully create a wider audience, maybe, for Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, that was the one I was looking
Yes.
for. Thank you.
Also, Studio Ghibli has announced that the title of their new movie will be When Marnie Was There, which is apparently about this young boy who kind of lives in an imaginary world where he talks to this made-up girl or something like that. It's supposed to be a very, very slow, very poetic kind of movie, which is kind of typical for Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, I should say so.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. It's exciting news. I'm guessing there will be cosplays in the future.
There will
What is
always
not? Yeah.
Exactly. There will
What has
always
not
be.
been cosplayed?
Right. Also, we found a super cute picture of a Han and Leia cosplayer, like two old people who were cosplaying Han and Leia, and it was so cute. And I'm gonna put the picture in after the show because people really need to see it.
Yeah, they've done a lot of other cosplays as well. Which is super cute.
Yeah, so we'll put a link. You can find it on kotaku.com if you're really, really curious and you want to see it now. You can find that page.
That's
just scroll
really
down.
cute.
Very. Yeah, because it's in your show notes, so you guys can see it. I'm guessing.
Okay, that's good.
I love when people are really just saying, "Fuck it, I fit this character completely," and just do it. Like it's perfect.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
Right, so that's pretty much it for news, I think. So we can move on to the main bit of the show.
There's one thing you've forgotten.
yeah.
2 things actually.
Well, you can take them.
The last Norwegian contestant for NCC has been picked. And congratulations to Pixiedust Cosplay. Yeah.
She won with her team.
Yeah, Keely. You'll be seeing Keely, I guess, for the NCC. And also Rainbow Textile, which is a textile shop in Oslo, is having their sale from the 20th of April, which is this week, or this upcoming week. So you should check that out.
Yeah, because there were like fabrics at 50 to 70% discounts on that sale, and they do them twice a year. So it's a big event. So people who are in Oslo and want new fabrics for their cosplays should definitely head in over there. All right, that was
That's
our
all.
news.
That's all.
Another reason for going back to Oslo.
Exactly. Right, let's move into the main theme, which is an interview with you guys, which will be very exciting. We're looking forward to it. First, I thought I would show people pictures of your cosplays. Just
Yay!
Uh-oh.
so they can see what you guys have made in the past.
No, don't go too far back, please.
It's like 1 month or so. Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Tops it.
Right. Okay, well, let's see. There. I'm just going to start the screen share, just so that's all in order. Right.
Uh-oh.
So this is Lupin's Anna from Frozen, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's actually also by Kristoff. I made the Kristoff costume as well.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
That's a good detail. You should add in the picture notes or something, if it's not already there.
I don't remember if I did it. I'll note.
See, this is Asterix. Which I thought was totally adorable. I love this. So cute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is also by Lupin, I think.
Yes, it is.
And the picture is taken by Michael Lacour, I believe. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's important to get those references out to people so people know who's taken them.
It's a very good Danish photographer.
And this. Oh,
Yeah.
I had such a crush on Skywise when I was a kid. Oh, you're like
You are not
fulfilling-
alone.
You're fulfilling all my childhood dreams.
Oh, thank you. That's good to hear. It was like a very, very daring costume to do or try to pull off. That was, yeah, it took a lot of
How
courage.
do you do that?
Do what?
The open chest.
Do you really want me to get into details with that? No, please.
I just did. That
You
was all the
did?
details they needed.
Is it
Yes.
is it like sort of what drag queens do?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
not-
the other way around.
Yeah. Understand.
Yeah.
Tape and then you pull them aside or something, I guess. I don't know.
Pull
But
them
yeah,
aside and put them up.
this
Maybe-
was
Maybe that's what I'm doing with Link.
yeah, maybe. So this was taken by Sax Photography.
Yes.
Yes. And this is Steampunk Poison Ivy by Lupin. And this is also Sax Photography, and this is so cute. And it's based off a piece of art, right? Like
Yes.
Yeah.
I think No Fluffer. I think that's her name. She makes a lot of famous characters and turn them into steampunk or give them like her own design, and she makes incredible designs.
Yeah, I've seen the artwork, and it's really, really adorable. I did a steampunk poison ivy for GeekCon actually last weekend, but it wasn't nearly as detailed as yours.
Oh, I think I could have done a lot better job on that particular costume. It was made quite rushed. So
Well, I think everyone feels that way about all their costumes after they're done.
yeah, to some extent. Yeah.
It's always rushed.
Oh, and here's Clearbrook.
Yes!
This is also by Sax Photography. And
Yes.
this is Lillyn.
Yes.
He was so cute.
Yes.
I like
Another
that
elf
character.
cosplay.
Yes.
It's like my entire childhood was elf. And here is Lillyn as Black Swan, which I think is gorgeous.
Yes.
That was fun. Doing the
That was fun.
And this is also Sax Photography. You guys have taken a lot of pictures with Sax Photography. It seems.
He's good.
He had a period where he was very into doing cosplay photography, so we were lucky to get to take some pictures with him.
Yeah, I was just about to say, lucky you. Okay, let's see. So this is Daenerys by this was taken by Michael LaCour.
Okay.
This is also Lillyn.
Nice.
The blue
so
color
lovely.
in the dress looks so pretty though.
Obama might like this.
Yeah. Who knows?
He has to see it before everyone else. I always send it to him next time.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And our viewers are really liking your cosplays.
Okay, let's move on. This is Ruby by
Lillyn.
Lillyn, yeah. And Lupin has taken the photo. That's why I got a little bit unsure. Yeah. So for those who don't know, where is this character from? Once Upon a Time, I think?
Yeah, Once Upon a Time.
Yeah. Cool.
Are you sleeping?
I'm just gonna watch out into empty space.
I was thinking of something else.
And this is your Feely and Keely costumes, which I think you are most well known for. They're
I was
so good.
proud of.
They're so good. Like you and Iggy Beast, you guys are like the perfect dwarves.
Oh, thank you.
And,
We love them.
Yeah, and this is you guys as you know the characters from Tangled, and it's so cute. You even have the flying pen and everything. It's adorable.
That was super nice.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who took this picture. I couldn't find the reference.
It's also Sax photography.
Okay, good to know. Right, so that's kind of an introduction. So now I think our audience has a little bit of knowledge about who you guys are as cosplayers. You guys are so good. You're so talented. Crazy. Yeah, someone is going like, once upon a time, heart in the chat, and yeah.
Ruby, heart, and stuff. Yeah.
People are very excited.
I'm happy. What? Can you see all the comments? Why can't I see them?
They're on YouTube.
Yeah, they're
on
YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you look it up there. You'll and you can participate in the chat if you want to.
Okay. I don't think I'll dare to open another link because I'm afraid I'll lose the internet connection.
Exactly. But also, as a reminder to our viewers, you can ask questions during the show, and we'll do our best to try and answer them and ask them for you. Just FYI. All right. So, Enyassia, maybe you want to take some of the first questions that we have for Lillyn and Lupin.
Sure. You guys get your cosplay.
One more time?
I lost as well.
How did you guys get into cosplay? What made you start?
Actually, we started off with like watching some animes like Wolf's Rain and Full Metal Alchemist, and of course we started searching online, and then we also got to know Naruto, and we fell over this group called Fighting Dreamers on YouTube, and they just had a lot of fun like doing cosplays and walking around conventions, and they were like, we have to do this as well. And
or at least like give it a try in some way. And
So, and we have never been sewing before, and then we were like, nah, we're gonna try and make a costume, just walk around the convention and have fun and meeting new people. And then we just got hooked at the first convention. Like, yeah.
I think that's it's like that for a lot of people who get into cosplay.
Yeah.
You make your first costume and then you can't stop.
Yeah. I remember we wanted to go to our first convention, but we were like pulled away at the door because we didn't have a ticket or they didn't have more tickets. And then we realized we weren't in a costume, and we saw that a lot of people were in costumes, and we were like, oh, we don't fit in. We have to be in a costume to get into this convention. Then I think we waited a year, and then we got a ticket, we got a costume, and then we were just like, yes, we fit in.
I mean, that's one of the only times in your entire life where you feel like you fit in when you're wearing a costume. It's at a convention.
Yes, exactly.
I'm one of the normal people now. Right. Moving on, question 2, I believe.
How long have you been cosplaying?
It's in 2008.
It was? Yeah.
Yeah, in autumn 2008, that was our first convention, so that's when we finished the first costume.
That's right.
I'm really poor at math, so 8, 9, 10, 11.
8 years, almost 8 years.
Yeah, almost 8 years.
Like
Okay.
7.5.
That's a long time. I mean, that's almost as long as I've been with my husband. So, doing it for a while.
Should be better at costumes. 8 years. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, when
You
you
should
think
have
about it.
improved a lot better.
No, but you guys are awesome. Don't think
No, that's silly. Stop that.
But I think we
Nah,
all
life
all
happens.
sit with imposter syndromes, like we're not worthy, we're not as good as everyone thinks we are. I think that's completely.
There's a question from the audience. Lillyn, do you still have your Lambo costume?
Why does people even know I have done that? Yes, I think I might have an afro lying around somewhere, or maybe I don't know. Why is my sister dying?
I don't know.
Yes, you were so
Just like
adorable
the
in that costume, and it was so funny.
I feel like this is a costume I need to see now. It's been kind of laughing.
I was just walking around like a big
cow.
afro and yellow boots.
And we were-
I actually wore this costume at my high school when I was going to a convention. I took from the high school, I changed, and then I took like the metro through inner city in Copenhagen, and just standing there like a big cow with an
with the
afro.
afro.
Yes.
And and yellow rubber boots.
Yes.
Or what's it
I
called?
That
I
just
really like that costume.
sounds very special.
You were so cute. You were so cute.
The question came from Holloway, by the way. If that
Thank you
says.
so much for that. That made me.
And there's someone in the audience or in the chat who asks if it's fun to be interviewed by us, so maybe you can answer them.
Yeah, it's very, very, very lovely. It's very chilled, very nice.
Awesome.
There's another person who's saying, I remember that.
So
Oh,
someone
I
who
think
knows
it's from-
who is watching.
Yes. It's just from my high school. Yeah.
We
Hello.
have Danish people watching.
Cheers.
Yay.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's see. Question 3. Annabella, maybe you want to do that one.
Yeah, what is it like to be cosplaying as sisters?
It's amazing.
What?
How is it to like cosplay as sisters?
It's a gift and a curse, I think. That mildly. I'm just being realistic, darling. I love you. Nah, it's really fun because we've like started this hobby there's like 6 years between us, so we had like outgrown each other for a while, and it was really cosplay that pulled us back together. So it's a special hobby for us, yeah. And we've always like had each other to like pull through when we were like, no, I'm never gonna. Yeah, everyone knows that wall when you're doing a costume. So that's
and
nice.
also, yeah, we both love to perform. We both love the theater. We both love musicals and stuff. So it like kind of gave us an opportunity to do acting together and do performances together, where we could just, I don't know, do what we love the most, dress up as characters, and then just be entertaining or try to create entertainment for people.
Yes. Entertain people.
Yeah. And it also like makes us spend more time together and be creative. I think that we can share a lot of creative thoughts with each other, and I think it's nice. I think it's lovely.
I actually think that did show a lot on stage at Arthicon when you did that dwarves versus elf thing.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
That was great. Oh, that was an amazing event. That was really very, very funny.
It was. Though my pants broke, but that's just part of the show. It was part of the show.
But you never made them probably. You never made them good enough. They rip every time you wear that costume.
You're just not allowed to make a Gollum impersonation in those pants. Like, no. That's dangerous.
Gollum said no.
Well, no one noticed from. I don't think anyone saw it from the audience perspective. So
good.
Maybe on the front row.
Heard it. Everyone.
So why do you guys love cosplay so much? Because you obviously love to cosplay.
Blah. The process is always entertaining, and yeah, you have a chance to like really push yourself and try new methods, and in the end, when you're done and all the sweat and tears, you can like enjoy wearing this character. And
it sets off some sort of like adrenaline rush when you're kind of feeling that like you're creating something that you in some weird way shouldn't be able to create, because it's either from a fictive character, like somebody has just like drawn it up, and then suddenly you can pull that out of the screen or out of the book, and suddenly you can wear it by yourself. And I think the whole challenge of, or for me at least, I think it's so funny to like play with makeup and try to see how much can I change my own appearance to actually match up with the characters I'm trying to portray in a way. And I find that super interesting to like try to change myself as much as possible.
Yeah, you're making the impossible possible. That's a thing.
Yeah, you're
or at least trying to be.
Yeah. We're all inspirational.
That's the funniest thing.
Right. So, what are your top 3 favorite cosplays that you've ever made, like right now?
Most definitely Feely. For me, he's like in the top, I think.
Keely is also my top. But that's both like favorite character and favorite costume, I think.
Except for the pants.
Except for the pants.
What?
Except for the pants.
I've never made pants, so I would not know.
I think Sunniva can relate.
I can relate. I made pants once that I wore at the convention. I couldn't sit. I just had to stand.
I like cosplay.
That was actually
Best puppy ever.
That was actually a Full Metal Alchemist cosplay as well.
Oh.
I love that shit.
Do a pose. I'd rather just stand.
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yes. Make yourself comfortable. No, I am comfortable.
I'm good. No. So, who's the next after Feely and Keely, do you think?
It's just very hard. I have so many of my costumes I really love because I love the characters like equally. But I think I'm very happy about Flynn Rider as well.
I was going to say the same about Rapunzel. I think it's just cute characters.
We have like had tons of fun like doing performances like with these costumes, and I think we put a lot of effort into those costumes as well. Like, I think, yeah, it's just like it was. My Flynn Rider costume was the hardest costume I had made before I started on Feely. So it's kind of the costumes you've like spent the most time on doing. I think that also kind of gets into the top 3, I guess.
Yeah, you've spent so much time with them, so you love them more, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Totally makes sense.
More the hours, more the love.
Yes.
It can go both ways.
Yes.
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 It could go both ways.
Fuck this shit, I'm done.
Never.
That's, I didn't feel like that about a costume. Like, fuck. I swear a lot.
No,
Don't
that's
swear.
fine. Okay, we swear a lot.
I'm so. I'm
This is
very
the show
expressive.
Oh, and number 3. Oh,
Yeah,
like,
number 3.
number 3. You go ahead with that one, sis. I have to think.
I don't
because
know.
that is the hardest one.
I don't really think that I have more like really favorite characters. Of course, I've made a few Dainies, and I really hope that I can make a good-looking Daenerys costume in the future because, yeah.
I mean, she has tons of dresses to choose from, so at least you have a lot of wardrobe you can go through.
He loves dragons. I love dragons. Everything's gonna be okay.
Who doesn't love dragons? There's
Yes.
something wrong with you
Who
if you don't
doesn't
love dragons.
Yes. What about you?
Oh, the third. I think it's like kind of between Anna from Frozen and then Bigby Wolf from The Wolf Among Us. They kind of like are fighting with the third place, I think.
So I think I saw you. Were you interviewed at the NCC last year?
Nope.
No, because someone else
wasn't
was in Bigby Wolf costume.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. So I was just wondering if that was you, because I couldn't remember if it was a dude or a girl.
I think it was a dude. I don't know.
I think so too.
I didn't pay much attention to the interview. I was just sitting there, like, waiting for our friends to get on stage. So he's just like, I don't hear anything.
Well, that's your top 3, I guess. So let's move on. Kami Kawaii in the chat asks, what kind of cosplayer do you consider yourself as? And do you prefer cosplay or crossplay? So 2 questions in one, I guess.
Yeah. I think I see myself as a performance cosplayer. I make a lot of my costumes for performances, or always want to do with a performance in mind, I think, or pray that I can do a performance with as many costumes as possible.
I'm pretty much the same. I really hope that I can create something to entertain people, or, yeah, that's the main goal.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah. I know Annabella also wants to entertain and wants to perform a little bit more, and I kind of want to do the same. We haven't had much of a chance to perform in front of people, except when we're on this show on Sundays.
Yeah. But I think you have to find a character that you really like and that you kind of identify yourself with in a way, so it's easier to do a performance or to live up to the character.
Or just a character that you feel like this character has a very unique personality that you really want like to share with people, or has a unique story that you really want people to get involved with. That it can also be like a very strong, I don't know, like factor for performing. I mean, with Keely and Feely, it was natural that we just wanted to bring the close relationship me and my sister has to people and show that through Feely and Keely, who kind of has the same like relationship as we do. So that was kind of Yeah.
Makes total sense. I get it. Also, people in the chat are dragons! Dragons are awesome!
Yes!
The hype is real. And Miss Izzy B says, this looks like a lot of fun. So good to see you all having fun and out of cosplay. So, yeah.
Yes.
That's why we do it.
Yes.
Okay, Annabella, maybe you want to do question 6?
Question number 6. What are your future cosplay plans?
Well, as
You're
I think
sitting with something.
Yeah, I'm sitting both with Anders from Dragon Age, and then I'm with Colin from Dragon Age. They're just like, they are being worked on, like, in between, and then I really want to start on Eowyn from The Lord of the Rings.
Which dress?
The first one with the brown corset and the long sleeves and stuff. That is my favorite. I think she's so sweet in that one.
Yeah.
So it has kind of been like a dream female costume for like so long, but I've never like pulled myself together to actually do it. But then I met this amazing cosplayer at both at ArthurCon and then also at HobbitCon, and she inspired me so much to actually, okay, now I wanna do this costume. Yeah. So I thank her so much for doing that.
It's so fun when you can do that. Go to a convention and just be completely inspired and like, yes.
Exactly.
You look good. I want to look good too. As
Yes.
You're getting
sad.
Yeah.
That's usually how I find inspiration. Just, oh, you look awesome. I'll try to look awesome as well.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people feel that way. It's like, oh my god, you're so pretty. I wish I could be that pretty.
Exactly.
You're getting a lot of Dragon Age love as well in the chat.
Oh, that's good. We love them, Dragon Age.
Yes.
Dragons!
Exactly. What's not to love?
Yes.
I need to do a Dragon Age cosplay at some point too. I just can't decide which character I want to do.
The only sad thing about Dragon Age is that you actually go around and kill dragons.
Yeah, there's
And I'm like, yes! And inside I feel like, no.
Yes. What are you working on, Sid? I don't think we've talked about what you're working on.
I'm not working on anything right now, actually, because I'm finishing my education this summer, so... Yeah.
But you have a secret project with me.
Yes, but
up.
yes, we have a project. Is that secret or?
No, it's not secret, but it's funny. Our next performance, at least.
Okay. Should we talk about it? Or
yes, we should do it. You talk about it.
Yes, I am talking, but you're stretching me. Don't point it at me. Stop it. Okay.
Yeah.
We're thinking about making a performance this summer from the movie Strange Magic. Like,
I don't think I've seen that.
No, it's not very known. It's a cute movie, but we have an idea. It's like, yeah, we have to do it. Just because the idea is there,
I'm googling
it's clear.
right now.
And there's so much like musical to it, and it's like a love story, and they use like famous love songs to tell the story.
All right, it's an animated movie, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks really.
It's
cute.
It's not that good, but it's just
It's very entertaining. It's very entertaining and funny, and I think that is what we are all about, trying to do something that will make people like jump up from joy. Just be like, yes, this is funny.
The costumes are really adorable, though. I can understand why you would want to make some of these.
So,
Yeah. People should check it out.
Fairies!
And Lynn is going to make her first armor.
No, actually, now it's Colin that is going to be my first armor, so I can get to practice with him first, and then go to the freaking full armor costume.
Right. Well, that kind of answers one of the questions from the chat, because someone is asking, are you best at sewing or making armor? So
I haven't really made armor just yet. I don't no, there wasn't really any armor parts on Feely or Keely. So Cullen will be the first costume where I'll try myself out with armor pieces.
Yay!
I haven't.
To seeing some progress shots from that.
Me too.
We'll be looking. We'll be following. You know.
Oh no!
No pressure. No pressure.
No, I'll try to hook up with some of my friends who I know has like bigger experience with me, so I won't waste a lot of materials on like wasting too much.
Yeah.
But if I have somebody who are willing to hold my hand through some of the process.
It can be quite traumatic when you're struggling with a project like it's just not working out. I don't know what I'm doing.
Please help.
Kami Kawaii asks, what is a cosplay pet peeve of yours, if you have any?
A cosplay what?
Pet peeve, like something that annoys you about cosplay, like something you don't like doing, or like a trend that you don't like, or something like that. I suppose that's what that means.
I think the whole like blackfacing issue that bothers me a lot. To pick one.
Yeah.
Because I think people should just like cosplay whatever they want to cosplay.
Sorry.
Continue.
No, like a cosplay is a tribute to a character, so I can never see
the whole
why.
fact that people think that you are being a racist from like changing your skin color, and you're just like, no, I'm putting a lot of energy and a lot of, I don't know, passion into making a cosplay of a character I really love and adore, and I want to portray that on myself to show the world that I love this character. So it frustrates me that if I like change my color, or I see my friends change their color, that they get like banned for being racist just because they cosplay a character they love. It seems so far out to me, and I can't really see the logic in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's a very touchy subject, and
it is.
I can understand that some people get very upset about it, or even offended about, because it has a very long and awful history. But as you said, at the same time, it is a tribute, and it's very difficult to discuss this, especially since we're not people of color either. So
hard to have.
I just think a lot of people has to like look into the history. What is blackfacing literally, and should you be able to use that term when you're looking at cosplayers? Because there is a huge difference between what happened like so long ago in America, for instance. So I think it's
easy
very
to throw
hard.
that term around without really knowing what it is. But which is common in every debate where something is thrown around. Like the word Mary Sue almost doesn't mean anything to me anymore either, because people just throw it out there.
Yeah. It's sad because it's a very huge part of history, and that it's been used to like throw hate on other people who doesn't mean anything evil by what they're doing, and that can bother me a lot when I read about it or see that some of my friends get attacked or accused by something they clearly are not involved with.
I totally understand that point of view. But let's move on to a slightly happier thing.
Yes, please.
Before we get too deep into the political discussions.
Yes.
And possibly offend some of our viewers who don't want to do that.
Yes.
All right. Which conventions will you guys be attending this year?
I will.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I might probably go to Japan Expo in Paris this summer.
Ooh.
And I think a Danish convention called Genki. And then I'm kind of in the mist with the rest. I don't know if I'll attend more.
The biggest Danish convention just passed in February, so that one's out of the picture right now.
And we've been to ArthurCon and then HobbitCon. So
yes.
Yeah, you've been busy.
The wave has like sort of faded out now with the cosplay convention stress, I think.
Yeah. No, I think the season has started in Norway, but there are still a lot of cons left.
Yes.
Like so many, and we really want to go to all of them, but we just can't afford that.
No.
There's a lot of convention now in Norway actually, and different types of conventions too. But as a cosplayer in Norway, it's really easy because there's conventions almost all over the country.
Yeah, I mean the only dead months I think are like December and January, and then there's pretty much a convention all throughout the rest of the year. It seems.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Oh, sorry. That's crazy.
What the fuck? Conventions
Every month. I'm getting so excited.
Spamming the microphone.
All the excitement. There are more questions from the forum. Kamikawa asks, if you could cosplay anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Where to cosplay?
Yeah, anywhere in the world.
So, like nationality or just the country?
Country, probably.
Where to like bring your costumes, or where to?
I guess which con anywhere in the world.
Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand.
I think I would be terrified of everything that lives there, killing me. Many poisonous things over there.
Then you would die in the most beautiful setting ever.
This is true.
Posing.
Yeah. I think New Zealand or Scotland. I think too.
Yeah, I've heard Scotland is a really beautiful country.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know. I would have really liked to go to Japan at some point. I think just because Japan.
Lots of beautiful.
It's very warm.
Yeah.
Very warm. Yeah. Lots of people though, and with my social anxiety, that could become an issue.
We were there in 2010 with costumes, and it was very, very hot. But we were also there in like the summer period, so it was just like the worst time for Scandinavian cosplayers to ever be in Japan with costumes.
Believe you. What AI wants to know? What are your dream cosplays?
Wow. I think Keely and Feely was the dream cosplays that we just kind of passed over. So I don't know. I think I'll gather myself before I think about something like big, dreamy costume, but
yeah, it's difficult. I think I have a long list of different dream cosplays. I'm like, nah, I can't do that yet. Nah, lack of skill.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the future, or oh no, I got like a night elf from World of Warcraft, but I'm too small and not handsome enough.
Oh,
That's so not true.
That's
a dream cosplay that will never happen.
Why not?
It might eventually.
I mean, we're all short here. That's not stopping us.
Yes.
Yes. No,
That is what kills a
it's
war.
never gonna stop us.
And also, I last week or at HobbitCon, I was like, I would really like to cosplay Bjorn, but that's also never gonna happen because of the size.
That's right.
But I just love the character.
yes.
Well, no one is gonna be his size.
Maybe you could be like teenage Bjorn.
Yeah, small tiny
Baby
one.
Bjorn.
Hair everywhere.
Oh, that could actually be very cute.
Wow.
That would be so cute.
Just walk around like a bear.
Yes.
He's like a little bit emo, so
You should totally do that. That could be very great. Just like take his design and minimize it. That would be funny.
Enyassia, do you maybe want to do question 9 on our show? There are so many questions in the chat. We just have to wait a little bit with them so we can finish our own questions.
Okay, I'm not gonna take my break.
No, because I think we've already been through that, like why they chose to cosplay Keely and Feely.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we kind of covered that already.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, number 9. One moment, please. I need to collect my brain. You guys were judges and guests at CosCast. What was it like? How?
It was really nice.
Yeah.
I like being surrounded by Tolkien fans.
It was like, it's something like quite unique, just like HobbitCon, that there are so many people together concerning the same like closed fandom. It like gives off a very special vibe, I think, that you kind of get like totally in the feeling that all these people, I could step up to anyone I wanted and we could find a topic like to talk about like instantly. And also the decorations at ArthurCon was so beautiful. I mean,
It was nice. It was small.
Yeah.
Like you could recognize people because there were only like 200 people or so, and you could see like everyone was having fun in the different workshops or panels, and it was really nice.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was a very cozy, quiet con, and I think the cosplayers we met like during like the competitions, they were really like down to earth. Nobody was like super nervous or feeling that they had to break a lot boundaries. Everybody just felt like super chilled about showing everything off, and that was just great. I think.
No, I was in the competition and I was really nervous, so I kind of just blanked out. Like, I don't know what to say about my dress. I sewed it myself.
You look beautiful. You look beautiful.
But we couldn't see it.
No.
So that's a good
That's
thing.
good. kept my cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I needed a bear before I collected my cool.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember, but probably best if you forgot.
It's hard when people like out of costume and then you see them
I
out of
was
costume.
Toriel.
You were Toriel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yes, I do. She took my side in the games.
Yes.
You were kind of
I got my Taro.
Yeah.
For those of the audience who were not at ArthurCon, Enyassia had a little fangirling going on during the convention and at the after party, so that's why we're laughing so much.
Yeah. Because when I had a couple of beers inside and Lillyn and Lupin came to the bar and I was like, hi, something like that.
We recognize it too well for ourselves how we sometimes can act. So it was lovely to see that we're not the only ones who can act out like that.
No, you were very gracious about it too. You were very sweet.
That's
Very.
So, but I know you kind of mentioned it when we were talking at the after party about the differences between the Norwegian and the Danish cosplay community, or people in general. So what do you think are the biggest differences?
Well, I don't think we can really say because we have only like been to ArthurCon, so we've only like sort of seen the cosplayers there. So I don't think we can do that much of a resemblance because from what we saw at ArthurCon, it was pretty much the same as a Danish convention, I think. Just that every Danish convention is usually very mixed. You don't have a convention for one fandom at all. It's always mixed with Japanese anime and Marvel and DC and stuff like that. It's always mixed up.
Yeah, no, that's the norm here too. There are very few conventions that just focus on one fandom in particular.
Yeah. So it's very hard to say. I think.
Yeah.
What I think you noticed was that the Norwegian community tends to be a little bit more quiet than other
Oh yeah,
people.
during performances.
It's because the Danish, at cosplay shows, the Danish are just like, woo, 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 woo. And even when something goes wrong on stage, it's, woo, you pulled through, yay!
The Danish audience are always like very, very supportive of people going up on stage. They are always like making people feel at their best. So like my sister said, if something goes wrong, people will always like clap you or help you to like start over, or actually give you feedback afterwards saying, oh, you were so good, you pulled through, I'm so happy you didn't panic on stage, or something. Or if the person panicked, then there's always like tons of people that are able to like pull them in and make sure that they're feeling good. So
yeah, I think the Norwegian cosplay community could learn a little bit from that, because Norwegians as people tend to be a little bit reserved, and we can let ourselves out of the shell.
As in the chat says, I want to go to a Danish con.
Yeah.
We should. It's very entertaining, especially our cosplay shows are very good. We have so many like incredible entertainers, and I have never ever been disappointed by a Danish cosplay show, because there's always like tons of amazing cosplayers doing amazing things, and you get very inspired. You really get inspired from everyone.
Well, makes me want to go to Denmark too.
Good.
Suchi-chan says, "Heyo, thanks, thanks to Lillyn and Lupin for the stage show on Arthurcon. So much fun being on stage with you. Had a blast. I think she was on the stage with you during the
the elf versus dwarves thingy. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Galadriel, maybe.
Yeah, I think she was Galadriel.
Oh yes.
Kamikawi has another question. What is your favorite part of putting on a cosplay, and which is your least favorite?
Beard is my least favorite.
Yeah, the beard is the least favorite.
Glue is my least favorite.
Yeah, no, I can really, just putting on airs in general.
And I also think like eye contacts can also be like a burden too.
I always have to, when I need to wear contact lenses for a costume, I have to get up like an hour earlier, because it takes like 20 minutes to put them in, and then I have to sit like this for 30 minutes to make sure that they are on and it doesn't hurt. It's awful.
Exactly. And then the best thing, I think when you've put it all on and look in the mirror for the first time and just be like, okay, it's now or never. Does it work or doesn't it work?
Yeah, I think like makeup and wig, just that's nice.
You never put on the wig before you've done your makeup, because you always feel like, no. This cosplay will never work. It will never work. Always feels horrible.
I think one of my favorite things about putting on a cosplay is actually putting on a wig, because I feel so pretty every time.
It gives you the character. Perfect hair.
And also, before I put on the wig, when my makeup is on, I always look like a drag queen.
That's true. With the ball cap. A monkey.
I look like a monkey when I'm killy. Like makeup and ears.
And the ears. It's mainly the ears.
I look like a monkey. But when I put the wig on, I get so handsome.
Handsome.
Yes. It's almost like watching when Ingrid Beast, who also cosplays Kiri, when she pulls off her wig, she looks like Mr. Bean.
Exactly. That feeling.
There's a question from Cecilia in the chat who wonders if you put on your eyebrows before putting on the wig.
Putting on our eyebrows?
Put makeup on your eyebrows before you put on the wig.
I do kind of both. I do both, because with Keely they're very dark and thick, and I had a hard time like figuring out how much I should put on, so I start out, and then when I put the wig on, I can see that usually I have to fill it out more or add something. So it's
I always do like the makeup first with the ball cap as usual, and then I think when you get the wig on, you kind of see where you're missing things. I'm doing the final touches, I think.
I agree.
Yeah. Makeup first. It's a good tip. Ryura agrees with me though. All the pretty wigs. Heart. Love all the wigs. Yeah, wigs are
I
fun.
love doing wigs.
I have a wig problem.
I ordered 2 new wigs yesterday, so.
It's always so exciting. It's like a lottery. You're just like, I hope they're good. I hope they're good. And then sometimes it takes so long for them to arrive. So you kind of, when you get them in the mail, you're just like,
what is this?
What? Why? Why did I order this? What was this for?
These are things people who don't cosplay will never understand, you know?
Yes.
Like anxiety. Is it a good wig?
Yes.
Miss Lizzie B says, sorry for overexcitement, but I think I have to send love to Feely from Tauriel. Missing HobbitCon and would have loved to meet you both because I missed Keely.
Oh. Yeah, I missed my Keely too.
I was boring.
Yeah, you kind of were.
We're like totally going over the time today. People are so excited for you in the chat.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do it on purpose, so we get to have longer episodes.
Oh.
Some of our audience keep telling us 1 hour just isn't enough, and we're like, it's a long time. 1 hour is long.
Yeah, it actually is a long time.
Mm-hmm. Right. Theodore again, keep going. And yeah, she's saying that we're not the only people with wig problems. Her mother thinks she's crazy because she has so many wigs.
Yeah. Can't you just use a wig that you have already used for another costume, and you just like no? The wigs are kind of unique for each costume.
Yeah.
So.
I remember our dad said that to you.
Yeah, he said that to me. It's just like
can't you use the same wig for the other costumes? No.
Yeah, but that's then the good thing about living by yourself. Nobody checks my mail anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. No, but I mean, of course, there are some wigs you can reuse. Like I used my dad's wig for my Rukia, but you know they both have black hair and the same hair length, so it was okay. Yeah. But sometimes you just need a new wig.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a wig that you're gonna throw away or that you don't like, you can always use it for like when it's the zombie walks, because sometimes cities have zombie walks where you dress up as a zombie. At least then you have a wig you can use for that.
Sometimes I use my old wigs for like I cut them up and maybe use it for like filling in other wigs or like extensions in other wigs.
That's very clever.
Chest hair! Chest hair!
Yeah, or chest hair. Ingrid.
Yeah, Ingrid.
Does it bother you if someone else is cosplaying the same character as you? Someone is asking.
Better, yes. No.
Doing it better.
No, it just means that we share like the same passion for the same characters. So I'm just like, okay, you like this character as well, so.
Yeah, and if you can see like, oh, you did that better, like had another method or so, then you have to redo something.
Because sometimes you like get another idea. I mean, you can see, oh, why didn't I think of doing it that way? And then you can actually go home and like, oh, I have to redo this because that was actually a very nice take on it. And I always get inspired by other cosplayers sometimes when I do my own costumes. And I'm like, if I'm lost on something, I can like, okay, look up how has people solved this one, because I can't figure out how to do it. And then I look up what other people have done, and then sort of like from what I can see, try to make my own version of that.
It's nice to see others cosplay the character.
Yeah.
You have the same love.
Yeah, the same love.
And different interpretations. That's always
exactly.
Good. Yeah.
Exactly.
The chat just took the whole wig theme and went with it. Cecilia says, I wonder how many wigs I have. And Ria saying, I have a wig waiting for me at home when I get back from school. So excited. Yeah. Of course you do.
Yeah, I think I have some of mine.
And you're going to get new stuff.
Just like some of them.
Someone wonders also, if you didn't do cosplay, what would you do instead?
Be bored. Be very bored.
No, you would do a lot more music, I think.
I might.
I see your keyboard in the background, so I'm assuming you're playing the keyboard.
Yes, I do. Beautifully. No, I don't know. I would never trade the hobby of cosplay for anything.
No, not for anything in the world.
I think it gave me most of my closest friendships as well. So, yeah.
It's kind of hard to imagine the life without it now, I think. I think I would have been like a completely different person if I hadn't started doing cosplay. And as my sister said, there's so many amazing people I couldn't see myself without today. So it's like a horrible thought, really.
Yeah. No, I mean, we've made so many friends through cosplay too. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't cosplay.
Maybe a full-time gamer, I think.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Cecilia says, "Play us something." We'll save that for another time. Yes. Okay. Well, I think that's all the questions we have time for. We're just gonna go ahead to our last segment, which is geekery. So, have you guys played or read or watched anything fun or interesting or geeky this past week?
Being human.
Yes, being human.
Yes.
So much.
Probably got a boost because of Ingrid.
Yes.
But yes, it's good.
I think I'm so much like right now. I'm like tuning into my Marvel fandom at the moment. So I'm doing a lot of research on my the what's it called? Captain America, Civil War movies. I'm kind of like warming up to that and seeing a lot of like interviews and stuff concerning that. So Team Iron Man, no, not Team Iron Man, Team Captain America all the way, I think, because I heard my favorite actor from the show has been like trash talking his fans if they are not on Team Captain America.
That's bad.
No, he's actually making a great fun of it, and it's very lovely. I'm sitting there enjoying it. It's so funny.
I mean, usually I would be Team Iron Man, but, you know, he's a little bit paranoid. The poor guy has PTSD and everything, so
Yeah.
he just doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing.
No, my favorite Avengers are on Team Captain America, so I think I have to stay on Team Captain America.
Sad. They should just kiss and make up.
They might. They might.
Right. Well, I've been reading on the second book in the Drist Do Erden series. Finally started with that. Yeah. So far, not that much have happened. I'm just like on page 29 or something. So.
Still getting the fun.
Yeah, he's hunting out alone with his astral panther, being all, you know, awesome, swirling tornado of bladey death or something. I don't know what to call it.
Awesome stuff, the hunter.
He's such a Mary Sue. I mean, he has all the skills. He knows all the things. It's a bit overpowered, I guess, but it's fun. It's fun. So, anyone else been watching anything besides Being Human?
Bones. That's a good show.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Which show?
Bones.
Oh, Bones. Right.
Yeah. And we started Three Musketeers, Lina.
Yes, Three Musketeers. It's not called The Musketeers. That is what it's called. That's great.
We started that.
Yeah,
Great.
that's the one that was recently released on Netflix, right?
Yeah. Exactly. So we gave it a go like last weekend, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think I watched like the 2 first episodes or something, and then Outlander came on Netflix, so I started watching that.
Already. Yes. It's a great one.
I tried. Yeah.
What you tried? Have you started Outlander yet, sis?
No, I haven't. It's on the list.
You're dead to me.
You need to watch it.
I'm currently trying to finish Rain.
Yeah.
So.
We're getting so much love in the chat. It's ridiculous. We love this show. We love you guys. Please stay with us. Don't go. So cute. It's so adorable. We love you, Rirai and Cecilia. You just keep on spamming. You're adorable.
I can't wait to like it's finished so I can go in and see what people have been writing.
I'm not so sure if you can actually see the chat when the episode is done, so you have to check it out now.
Oh, but
I think it closes down right when the show does. So.
Oh, that is so sad.
Very.
So we have no evidence of the love.
No, you'll just I'll copy paste the whole thing or something.
Oh, I don't dare do it. It looks like
Let's see.
Computer says no, so I would not. I don't think I want to touch anything.
Computer says no.
Computer says
no.
Computer says no. Can I? No.
Ooh, and Kami Kawaii says that she says, please tell them I'm their biggest fangirl. And scream every time I see them in real life.
She still has a signed Danish flag that you guys signed for her at some point too. And...
Kami, you little. She's gonna be my daughter very soon. She is my daughter. My lovely.
Okay, yeah, I managed to copy paste the whole entire chat, so I can send it to you if you want.
Yes, thank you. I would love that.
It's a little bit messy, but hopefully it'll work out. So
I'll put on my decoding book and get to it, I guess.
All right.
Oh,
well, we are like 10 minutes over schedule. Because people have been just spamming the chat so much, and it's super fun. So we
but I haven't told you what I read. What?
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Damn crybaby.
Somebody.
Stop it! I cannot talk. Okay.
We're just waiting for you now.
Yeah, we're just sitting here.
Just cut it. I cannot do this pressure. Stop.
No.
Who's dying? Why are you dying?
Right, get to it. Come on.
No, yes. I don't want to do it now.
Oh, I was just kidding with you.
You mean?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Stop it! I cannot do this.
We're just descending into sounds and random movements now. It's time to wrap it up.
I cannot. Yes, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not gonna say anything, Enyassia?
No.
No.
Okay. Nothing interesting.
We'll take it next week. Next week. There's another episode next Sunday. Okay, so thank you, Lillyn and Lupin Cosplay, for joining us. It was super fun to have you on as guests.
Thank you for having us. It has been very lovely.
So you're welcome to come back anytime you want, of course.
We love that.
Yay!
So if people want to follow you guys in social media, they can find you at Lillyn Cosplay and Lupin Cosplay on Facebook. Are you guys on Instagram?
Yes, we are.
Where can people find you there?
Good luck.
Good luck with finding me. I have the most horrible username on Instagram. I wasn't laughing at her name.
Okay.
So, I think I have
Quote
a link
by
to
Dean
it.
O'Gorman.
Yeah, quote by Dean O'Gorman. But I think you can. I think I put a link on it in some of my posts on current posts on my Facebook page. I think I did that because it's so long and clumsy. Might change it to something shorter, but.
No, but we'll remember that. I wasn't laughing at her name.
Yes, exactly.
And Louisa, what's your Instagram handle?
My Instagram is Lily Eric.
Lily Eric.
Because
Yeah,
Because
Ericsson.
I'm boring. Quote by no one.
You're being very, very like.
Cecilia has a question, but you can answer it afterwards on Facebook. She wants to know the story behind your names, so maybe she can just send you.
She can ask anyway. It's a great story.
Yeah. So
Lena has
just send them a message on Facebook and they'll answer.
Yeah. In the best way we can.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. If people want to follow us, you can find us on YouTube at the CosCast Video Podcast. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/CosCast. And you can follow me on Instagram at Anita Pixiedust. You can follow Annabella at NGHSuniva. And you can follow Enyassia at Enyassia on Instagram. And we're also, of course, on Facebook under Pixiedust, Annabella, and Enyassia Cosplay. Thanks for watching, and join us next Sunday when we will have a cosplay crafter on as a guest, Katie Cat, I believe. So that will be awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.